Hello, everyone. You're watching Fuos Empire. My name is Diufet Joseph, and today I want to share something that matters.
Why most people stay poor. Most people will die without ever meeting the person they were capable of becoming. Potential is everywhere, yet excellence remains rare. Most people think poverty is just about money. They believe that if they earn more, life will automatically get better. But the truth is far more subtle and far more powerful. Poverty is not a lack of money, it is a lack of thinking. The mindset you carry, the habits you repeat, and the decisions you make daily, these are the real reasons why some people remain poor while others build wealth. Poverty begins quietly. It's not announced by an empty wallet or a missed paycheck. It's built brick by brick, thought by thought, habit by habit. Poor habits repeated daily create a poor life. A late-night impulse buy, ignoring opportunities to learn, procrastinating on self-improvement. Each small choice compounds over time. And most people never notice because they focus only on the visible signs of poverty, the money they don't have. The wealthy think differently. They see money as a result, not the source. They understand that we all earn our income by the value we bring, not by what we want or need. No one pays you because you wish you were rich. No one rewards desire alone. Income flows to those who create, solve problems, or improve the lives of others. This is where most people go wrong. They work for hours, but they do not focus on creating real value. They trade time for money, believing that effort alone equals wealth. It doesn't. Effort without direction produces struggle. Hard work is necessary, but without strategy, it produces exhaustion, not freedom. Look at the patterns. People who stay poor often repeat the same mistakes over and over. They spend before they save. They borrow to live beyond their means. They chase status instead of skill. And they surround themselves with others who normalize scarcity thinking. It's a subtle trap, a mindset reinforced every day, quietly keeping them from progress. Wealthy people, on the other hand, think differently. They understand the power of compound decisions. A small daily habit, saving a fraction of income, investing in education, building a skill, compounds into massive results over time. They know that money follows competence, not desire. If you want to earn more, the question is not how do I get more money, but how do I become more valuable? This difference in thinking is why two people can work the same hours in the same economy and achieve completely different results. One remains stuck in scarcity. One builds opportunities that generate freedom. It's not luck. It's not inheritance. It's the decisions made consistently, quietly, behind the scenes. Another reason most people stay poor is fear. Fear of taking responsibility, fear of risk, fear of failure. They wait for security before they act, but security is an illusion. The world rewards those who create value despite fear. The people who stay poor are often waiting for perfect conditions, which never come. Meanwhile, life continues, opportunities pass, and their potential fades. Education plays a role too, but not the kind you find in schools. Most formal education teaches you how to get a job. It rarely teaches you how to think about money, how to invest in yourself, or how to create value in the world. This is why so many people graduate, earn a paycheck, and remain trapped in a cycle of scarcity. Wealth is less about the degree on your wall and more about the mindset in your head. Now let's talk about habits, the invisible architecture of wealth. Your daily actions shape your life more than any salary or investment. Check your daily routine. Are you learning something new? Are you expanding your skill set? Are you creating value for others? Or are you scrolling endlessly, spending, and waiting for something to change? The poor mindset is not just financial. It's behavioral. It's the refusal to think long-term, to delay gratification, to invest effort in unseen results. Another key reason people remain poor is the focus on consumption rather than creation. Many want the newest gadget, the fastest car, or the trendiest lifestyle. But wealth does not come from consuming. It comes from producing. It comes from solving problems, generating solutions, and delivering value others are willing to pay for. Until your energy shifts from what can I take to what can I give? Your income will be limited by your output. Here's the harsh truth. Most people will never become wealthy because they never rewire their thinking. They accept scarcity as normal. They believe they are limited by circumstances. They blame the economy, their upbringing, or the government for their situation. But all these external factors are distractions. True wealth starts in the mind long before it appears in the bank account. And here's the opportunity. Anyone can change this. It starts with self-awareness. Recognize the habits, beliefs, and fears that keep you stuck. Replace them with action, learning, and responsibility. Shift from seeking comfort to seeking value. Shift from blaming circumstances to creating opportunities. Wealth is available to anyone willing to think differently and act consistently. One practical step is to evaluate your income in relation to your value. Ask yourself, am I being paid for what I bring to the world, or just trading time for money? Most people never ask this question, which is why they remain trapped. If you increase your skills, solve bigger problems, and deliver more value, income naturally follows. Money flows to competence, creativity, and solutions, not to complaints, wishful thinking, or entitlement. Remember, wealth is not about luck, timing, or connections, though those can help. It's about mindset, habits, and consistent action. It's about taking ownership of your financial life. It's about refusing to blame, refusing to wait, and refusing to accept mediocrity as normal. Now here's a reflection for you. The day you stop blaming the economy, your circumstances, or others is the day you start becoming financially free. It won't be immediate. It won't be easy. But every small decision you make, learning, creating, saving, investing, compounds into wealth over time. Finally, know this. Wealth is rare not because opportunity is scarce, but because most people think small. They believe earning more comes from luck, inheritance, or shortcuts. It doesn't. It comes from thinking differently, acting responsibly, and creating value others need. When you embrace this, poverty is no longer a limit. It's a choice you refuse to make. If this message resonates with you, take one step today. Start thinking bigger. Start creating more value. Start building habits that generate wealth instead of consuming it. Your future depends not on the economy, luck, or circumstances. It depends on the person you become and the value you bring. One day, you will look in the mirror and realize the person you were meant to become has been waiting the entire time. The question is simple. Will you answer the call or silence it again tomorrow? Thank you for watching, and if you want more insights on building wealth, success, and personal growth, stay tuned for the next video. Your financial transformation begins now.